Do you have a sneaking suspicion that there may be a mold problem lurking in your home? Well, you're not alone. Many homeowners are faced with the daunting task of dealing with mold. But before you can tackle this nuisance head-on, you need to know what a reputable mold inspection company will charge to come out and do an assessment. Don't worry, we're here to break it down for you. In this video, we'll delve into the various factors that can affect the cost of a mold inspection. So, grab a cup of coffee and get ready to explore the world of mold inspections with us. Free is the best price you can get, right? Not necessarily. If someone offers you a free limited mold inspection, you may be signing up for way less than what you should normally get. Unlicensed mold remediation companies cannot perform assessments under state law. That may be why they offer them for free. But you should not trust someone who is offering to do something that isn't legal. Further, the law does not allow a company to do an assessment and the remediation work on the same job. A Texas state licensed mold remediation contractor goes through training and continuing education. They are aware that the separation must be maintained. Further, the state does not allow an unlicensed mold remediation contractor to sign the certificate of mold damage remediation. Without this document, the property cannot be legally insured or allow a sale if the seller did not disclose the previous mold issues. The Texas mold assessment and remediation rules protect consumers from companies that may try to get you to let them do work at a cheaper price and cut corners in the process. Offering a free inspection is the first step in their sales pitch. Factors that affect mold inspection costs. The cost of a home inspection varies by the needs of our client. As a licensed mold assessment company, we consider the approximate square footage of the home, time to travel to the property, amount of areas to be looked at, and the total amount/number of samples collected. All of these factors can increase or decrease the cost of an assessment. Our base package starts with 2 to 3 areas of concern and offers a starting point for identifying areas of the home that may need further investigation. A whole house assessment will be at the upper ranges of cost and will vary depending on the size of the home's living spaces.
Cully & Vira's base and whole home inspection does not include performing invasive testing or testing that would require the removal of building materials to sample in wall cavities. If requested, Cully & Vira can perform invasive testing, but should be requested ahead of time. We will try to go through an outlet hole already in the wall. If we have to cut it out, we do not make repairs. It is important to know that our assessment is limited to what can be readily seen and accessed by our technicians and consultants. Areas of concern that are crowded with personal contents will not be able to be thoroughly accessed and should be cleaned out before arrival. Attics and crawl spaces can be assessed for additional cost, but if the spaces are not safely accessible, Cully & Vira will not be able to perform an inspection of the space.
Regarding mold, sampling techniques are based on ACGIH guidelines. They are spore traps, which measure mold spores in the air, surface swabs or tape, bulk, which are actual pieces of the substrate being tested, or cultured, which use air samplers to transfer the particulate to a petri dish filled with agar. All are $50 each except the cultured sample, which is $200 and up. The client should ask for the cultured samples at the time of booking. Sampling pumps and petri dishes must be brought along that are not normally part of the normal inspection process. A deliverable is what we produce in order to give you an idea of what we were able to discern from our inspection. These include the following: a limited mold assessment report written by one of our licensed professionals. A limited mold assessment report is as comprehensive as is required by the state of Texas in its rules and regulations regarding mold reports. The state requires that an assessor must state in writing the source of moisture that caused the mold damage, what type of samples were taken during the inspection, other measurements including temperature, relative humidity, moisture readings, laser particle counts, and photos can be found either in the limited mold assessment report or in the Encircle mold assessment and photo summary report. This report shows steps taken by the assessor while on the job in real time. All assessors are issued the software and participate by taking pictures and recording measurements from a variety of meters, including an infrared camera, moisture meters, and laser particle counters. Both of these reports can be anywhere from 5 to 20 pages in length. The next report that we deliver is from a Texas licensed and certified laboratory that includes information about what was collected in the samples at the time inspection. This report tells us about the mold that was found and whether or not it can be harmful to human health. It usually runs 8 to 10 pages and has definitions of the types found in the samples we presented to them. Finally, somewhere in the mold assessment report should be our recapped findings, recommendations, and next steps, if any. Thank you for watching this video. We hope it will be helpful when you are searching for someone to come out and inspect your home or office. Our office hours are Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Please leave a message for Teresa at 817-939-1643. Thanks again. See you next time.